My daughter is a beautiful, and my daughter's got a good head on her shoulders. She does. She doesn't do drugs, she doesn't drink, she picks good friends. No, I met her friends. They're good friends. No, they're good. See, here's the thing. I was not like her when I was her age. I was a stoner, and I have dyslexia, and I would have had undiagnosed ADD. Those are a bad mix in high school, okay? I would stand by that drug-free school zone sign for hours, just waiting and waiting, and nothing ever happened. So if you got that, tell a friend, all right? Pass that around. The jocks were dicks. They would tease me for being a stoner. They would say stuff like, stoners have bad memory loss. And I would be like, yeah? Well, that's not so bad. Because how about when you go to load the bong and it's already loaded? That is like a bonus right there, okay? But the worst part about high school were the jocks, because they would always tease me for being a stoner. They would say stuff like, stoners have bad memory loss. And I would be like, yeah, well, that's not so bad. Because how about when you go to load the bong and it's already loaded? That is like a bonus right there, okay? I had to do that joke 4 times in Birmingham, Alabama, okay? You people are like NASA engineers up here. You're brilliant. It's awesome. Thanks for coming. I was a big stoner in high school, and here's the thing. I wish they had a team for smoking pot and masturbating, because I would have lettered at that, okay? I would have still be in college on some extended scholarship program, like Olympic student next year, gold medal. I rock it. I don't think it's a team sport, though. It's not like we're going to the Rose Bowl. No, we're going to the Bong Bowl, sponsored by Doritos and Easy Wider. Rock on! Right? And we used to go to my house to get high after school because my parents had day jobs, so we never got caught. Except once Mom called in sick and loaned her car to a friend on the same day. So we thought she was at work because her car wasn't in the driveway. So we're in my room getting high, and she comes in out of nowhere. It's like Family Feud. She comes in, what are you guys doing smoking marijuana in this house? I was like, peer pressure? And my friend's like, good answer, man. Yes, that has got to be #1 on the big board. I'm like, shut up, you are such a dick. Because they're dicks. They're not your friends. They are using you because your parents have day jobs. That's what's happening. They'll tease you. And this is how you know they're not your friends. They'll tease you when they know you're high. I could never hide it. They could always tell I was high, and then they would tease me. And for me, it was always like this.
Wear your shoes.
Dude, you're gonna have to light me again. I didn't get anything at all. And they could always tell I was high when I came back from the kitchen. That's when I couldn't hide it anymore, right? I'd be like, this is the best piece of Wonder Bread that I have ever had in my entire life. You gotta try it. It is awesome. And they used to, here's the worst thing, we would make pot brownies. You take the pot and put it in butter and then use the butter to make brownies, and you get really high off the brownies. And then all you got left is a big plate of brownies, so it's like a vicious circle. That is what happens right there. And you can't smoke pot all the time because it'll warp your perception. One time, I was really high, and I was watching a television show about sexual harassment, and there was a girl on the show, like a sexually harassed victim girl, and I was looking at her and I was thinking, who would sexually harass her? because her face was all scrambled and cubed, and her voice was like, I was sitting at my desk when a man came up from behind. I was thinking, ew, gross. I mean, of course he got her from behind. Because she had really nice hair. I got busted for smoking pot when I was 17 in Baltimore. And if you're stupid enough to smoke pot in downtown Baltimore in broad daylight at the Inner Harbor, do not use a bong because they'll spot you. They will. I spent a night in jail.
Red flag.
Yeah, red flag. You got busted in Baltimore? Yeah. You smoking pot? Yeah? Or prostitution? Come on, you can be honest. You can be honest with us. It's all okay. We're all friends here. It's all right. I got $50. I just want a hand job. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No, I don't have internet service. That's my fault. It's my fault. All right, where was I? Shit. I did mention I have ADD, right? Didn't I? I even took my pill and I'm trying to keep up with this shit. This is hard, all right? Where was I? Oh yeah, I got busted for smoking pot. And here's my deal. First of all, I had to pay a $75 fine. I spent a night in jail. Plus, I made love to a dude. And I'm just kidding. It was a $50 fine. But the guy's still right, so it's nice to get those letters. And I had to go to court over the whole thing, and it wasn't a judge court, it was a jury court. And they say that it's a jury of your peers, but peers are people just like you. Wouldn't it be great if it really was a jury of your peers? I was 17 years old. I would have loved it if my jury consisted of 12, 17-year-old guys, right? Foreman of the jury, if you reached your verdict, one of the guys stands up like, me and the other fellas, we talked it over, and, dude, let him go. And give him his bong back. What was up with that? That was heinous. I love you. You're coming home with me. You're coming with me on the road. She is like, you need to sit closer, like on my lap, something. This is great. You're autistic. She is autistic. I love her. She is. Everybody follow her lead. All right? Do what she's doing. She's doing the right thing. Where was I? Oh yeah, getting high. Here's the thing. Here's what I don't think is fair. Nancy Reagan, when she started her Just Say No campaign, she grouped marijuana up there with all the bad drugs like crack and heroin and PCP and Zima. And marijuana doesn't belong in that list. When you watch Cops, you can tell when they bust a crack house and a pot house. Like a crack house, the cops come up, come out of the house with their hands up. This is the police. We have the place surrounded. Some guy on the 3rd floor of the crack house goes to the window and he's like,
Look, I got 3 people in here with me, man. I'm not afraid to cut their heads off and use them for ashtrays. Okay, that's who you're messing with up here, fuckers.
Right? That's a crack house. You guys have seen Cops before, right? Yeah. She lives there. All right. And here's the thing, when they bust a pot house, it's different. All right, on Cops. Here's a pot house on Cops. Woo! Come out of the house with your hands up. This is the police. We have the place surrounded. Some guy on the 3rd floor of the pot house goes to the window. He's like, see, that's the end of the joke right there. Thanks. Where was I? Here's something that's interesting. I've been traveling a lot. I just got back from Michigan, and they have a lot of cool stuff made by Native Americans in Michigan. One of the coolest things I saw while I was there, and I forget the technical name for these things, but they're like the little thing for catching dreams. They're it's casinos. Casinos? Yeah. It caught my retirement dream and my daughter's college dream, and those things are powerful. And I used to live in New York City, and that's dangerous. And here's my advice: if you move there, here's a survival tip: avoid other people, okay? And here's the people you're trying to avoid: flyer pamphlet people in Times Square. And here's a technique that I learned while I was there. Ready? Carry something in both hands at all times. That way you're full up. You can't accept their crap. I used to have a cell phone and a handgun in my hands at all times. I'd be like, I'm full up. Give it to him or her or one of those two back there. I can't take it. And New York City is the city that terrorists want to blow up, right? But they're getting the terrorists. They're going to kill. They're going to hang that guy called Chemical Ali in a couple weeks. And last year they hung that guy, Saddam Hussein's half brother, but he accidentally got decapitated. Whoops. What? Doesn't that sound like something you'd say when you're holding a dandelion? Like Saddam had a half brother, but his head popped off. Right? Yeah? Like you could pick his head up and hold it under your chin and be like, do you like Hussein's? Do you like him? I can tell because you got a mustache right there under your chin. Yeah. That's a Buttercup joke, and you got it. You rock. She's doing good. She's keeping up with you. Watch out. You got competition right here, right there. I was checking out all the terrorists online, and a lot of them are named Mohammed, and one of the guys they're looking for is Mohammed Sher Mohammed Khan. That guy's got two Mohammeds in his name. Badass, right? What kind of name is that? Mohammed Sher Mohammed Khan. He is the John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt of the Muslim community, isn't he? It's like, Mohammed Sher Mohammed Khan, he can build a pipe bomb too. Whenever he comes out, the people always shout, watch out, Mohammed Sher Mohammed Khan. Right? Yeah. All right. What I'm trying to say is I like to sing. And I wanted to audition for American Idol, but you have to be between the ages of 16 and 28. And I'm only that age when I'm in a lesbian chat room, so I was unable to audition. But I love TV shows that have real people on them, like Antiques Roadshow. Anybody knows that show? Yeah? If you haven't seen it, and they got people, real people that come from their house with stuff in their house to find out if it's valuable, and an expert appraiser. And there's only two kinds of people. One person thinks they have something super valuable, and they find out, nope, that is not very valuable at all. And then the other person is somebody who doesn't know if their object is valuable, and then they find out, oh, that shit is priceless, right? First time I saw the guy who thought he had something valuable. He was sure of it. He's like, this is a vase from the Ming Dynasty. And the expert appraiser says, these markings are consistent with that time frame, but if you'll notice here on the bottom where it's etched made in Taiwan right there, do you see that? That's bad, okay? Because that's in English, sir. And then I found this other guy on the show, he was doing this. He was like, I found this stick in my basement. It's like a carved stick with writing on it. What do you think that's worth right there, that stick? And the expert appraiser goes, sir, this is the staff that was used by Moses to part the Red Sea. You might want to put that in some bubble wrap. He was like, dang, this would have came in handy during Katrina. How do you use this thing? Power of Christ compels thee. Power of Christ. It ain't working. I don't mean to be mean to Christ. I'm a Christian. I believe in the rapture. If you don't know what that is, I'll tell you. That's where Jesus comes back to this planet, takes all the good people into the heavens, just leaving behind Dick Cheney on the face of the earth. The days are coming. The days are coming. Hallelujah. All right. I don't know how far I should keep going. I got tons of other jokes. I could be up here for 3 hours. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys are into that. Your turn? Oh no, now it's time for me to go. Wait, really? Wow, what's your name?
I spilled your drink.
What?
You spilled your drink.
You spilled my drink. Oh my God, that was vodka. That was like Tanqueray and vodka mixed together. It was a Long Island. It was 16 Long Island. What? Yeah, it was the Long Island. She should pay for it though, not you, Brad. That shouldn't be on you, man. She kicked it over and then she kneed me in the balls. Did you see it? I saw it. Did you guys? I got witnesses. Ow, my nuts. Holy shit. No.